Hello and welcome to our Gold Learning viewers. Welcome. I'm Fiona Lang-Sharp, IBCLC, Public Relations Manager and MC for Gold Learning. Our presentation that Penny Simkin is going to be presenting at our Childbirth Education Symposium is titled The Tipping Points in Childbirth Education and the Price of Ignorance. Welcome, Penny. Thank you for being with me here today.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Well, it's my pleasure to be chatting with you because this presentation, of course, for me is very exciting. Coming up, like I said, at our Childbirth Symposium on September 12th. But I do want to know a little bit more about what is going to be coming up. I know our listening audience will too. So tell me a little bit about childbirth education historically. How long have we been teaching it, attending it? What is the historical part here?
Well, I think if we're talking about classes, probably they began in the 1950s.
Okay.
And I think Grantley Dick Reed probably gets an awful lot of credit for having done that with his earth-shattering ideas about childbirth without fear. And he did have educators working with him to prepare the women for childbirth. And and that kind of spread like wildfire after that. So I think it's been, well, that's a lot of years, but probably 70, 75 years of childbirth education.
Yeah, very interesting. And, of course, that book that has influenced so many of us, I think I remember looking at that book and being afraid to read it and then reading it and falling in love with it. You know, it was just all those types of things. So tell me, what has been the most significant changes that you have seen in childbirth education in your career?
Well, my career is 48 years in childbirth education, so I've seen a lot. And but it really, in the beginning, for me, it was definitely natural childbirth preparation. People who wanted medications were not interested in, or at least we weren't interested in teaching them, I guess I should say it that way. But it was definitely natural childbirth. And over the years, that has changed a lot. And I think childbirth education has been in a reactive mode for most of my career, and I don't like it. It's been, if we're not drawing enough consumers, we're going to try to please them by shortening our classes or, teaching only on weekends. And as a result, we've watered down our childbirth education to the point where parents are saying it's not worth it. So I think we've shot ourselves in the foot. And there still are excellent classes out there, but an awful lot of them are watered down and way too short to be of much good.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. It's very interesting listening to our mothers and how some of them are saying today, oh, I'm not going to take a class, what's the point? Or I've heard that one isn't very good, or, just like the things that you emphasize there. So I think we are hearing that consistently, amongst each other, no matter where we're living. So this is an international, part of this that we could be seeing it in many countries, especially in first world countries worldwide. It's very interesting. So lastly, Penny, just before I let you go here, could you just maybe tell me what you're briefly looking forward to sharing with our audience about the tipping points in childbirth education?
Well, I think I'd like to give the impression that childbirth education has been a dynamic process, and it's ebbing and flowing over the years. But knowing where we've been in childbirth education may help us to avoid making the same mistakes again. And I'm interested in sharing thoughts about what would be the most effective ways that we could teach. And I'm talking more about content. There are many people, many childbirth educators are becoming very bold and creative in terms of ways of teaching, hoping to come up with ways that will attract people to come and will make the information stick. But I'll be focusing mostly on the information that I feel people need in order to have a satisfying birth.
Well, excellent. I can't wait to hear more, that's for sure. So we'll look forward to having you on September 12th as part of our Gold Symposium here at Gold Learning. So thank you so much for sitting down with us here today, Penny. It's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you very much.
And thank you to our listening audience. We look forward to having you back again. Bye-bye for now.